the gospel didn't just come in word alone. You have, for example, you have the Holy Bible. So you have the 66 books in the Bible, 39 in the Old Testament, 27 in the New Testament. There are lots of words in here. And he's saying our gospel didn't just come in word only. Well, if you look at some of the statistics across the world, like from the Pew Center for Research, they do all of these surveys and they gather all this data. Well, they've identified well over 40,000 individual, distinct, unique Christian denominations in the world, all which have the same words to one degree or another, depending on which biblical version or translation they're using. But it all starts with words, and you have over 40,000 Christian denominations. And that's just the Christian faiths. You'll notice what Paul is saying here, it sets apart his message. It's not the word only, but also in power and in the Holy Ghost. And the word here, in much assurance, you and I in our church context today would probably use the phrase with much testimony bearing. We're giving you our word, not just the words here, but we're giving you our word. You'll notice there's a big difference between asking, for instance, students the question, what do we know about, and then fill in the blank with a topic of the gospel or something related to the Lord. What do we know about this? And then you hear people give the socially acceptable answers that you would expect in church. But something shifts when you change one word in that question. And when instead of asking, what do we know about XYZ, you say, what do you know about XYZ? Or instead of a question, when you say, let me tell you what I know about XYZ. Now it becomes more than just the words. There's that much assurance that comes, and you can't force this. You can say whatever words you want. You can give whatever assurance or testimony you want, but at the end of the day, people aren't going to change because of things they hear or see alone. They'll only make lasting change because of things that they feel deeply in their soul, and you have very little control over that. You can't force that. But you'll notice what happens here in power and in the Holy Ghost. When you give that much assurance, you're opening the opportunity for the Holy Ghost to carry a message a little deeper into the heart and into the life of those individuals, or into the life of that individual, than if you just speak in general words. This is what we know about XYZ. But when you say, I want to tell you what I know, or tell me what you know. Don't tell me what everybody else says. You tell me what you know. And it gives people this opportunity to dig deep and allow the Holy Ghost to then carry the message deep, or to have them generate what they know from deep within their heart. And what President Boyd K. Packer used to teach is really powerful, that a testimony is to be found in the bearing of it. It's not just in the listening to others, it's in the bearing of it that often you first discover, I do know that.